discuss the Game Week 7 team selection, but first and foremost, as always, let's take a look at how my team performed in Game Week 6. I had 54 points, that is another green arrow, but the rank has moved from 600k to now 900k. So guys, sorry to tell you this, but we're no longer in the top 8%. But that was a good thing because it was a green arrow. So anyway, let's get right into the video. Martinez, our goalkeeper, should be frustrated with himself for the first goal, but was completely helpless with the others. He made some good saves though, and those helped him to get 3 points, so not bad. Then going to the next one, that was James Justin. He engaged in a fascinating battle with Hector Bellerin throughout. He's growing as a player with each game. 6 points, kept a clean sheet, not bad. Then we're going to Mohamed Salah. He looked a bit more assured in the wing-back row and was substituted just after the hour mark. Got 7 points because of the clean sheet, not bad. Mitchell, another encouraging performance from Mitchell, although he did suffer from a few lapses in concentration. Another clean sheet wiped out in stoppage time. Dang, for the second week running, guys, come on. So he got 2 points. And the next player in midfield, that was Jorginho, performed his usual trick of passing the ball about very well, did a steady job, but there was no penalty, so there was nothing to talk about there. It's only 3 points. James Rodriguez, most likely to create something for Everton, but despite this, he was forced to drop too deep on occasions and had little influence. He has struggled in the last 10 minutes, and with his leg, I hope that he did not re-injure himself. So for that reason, I'm thinking of replacing James with another player. Going to the next player, Heung-min Son. He opened the scoring with a terrific driving header. Looked dangerous all game with his movement, and he's the only player that Burnley struggled to cope with. And it's no surprise that he got 11 points. So that was a good week from Heung-min Son. For those that capped him, you're very lucky, guys. Then the next player is Mohamed Salah. I'm a Liverpool fan, so this guy is he's got a permanent place in the team. So he should have handed Liverpool the lead, but wasted a great one-on-one opportunity on the stroke of halftime. Fired a superb volley, only to be marginally offside. That should have been Trent Alexander-Arnold's assist, but it was offside, so tough luck, guys, tough luck. He hit the post later on. Unlucky, he was unlucky this game week, but I think that he's on fire and he might do well in the coming game week against West Ham at home. So 2 points. That was a bad one for Mohamed Salah. Raheem Sterling is next, the Manchester City attacker. Barely had a kick on, and the very few occasions he escaped the attention of the backline. His first touch let him down. Imagine, experienced Raheem Sterling. 2 points. Okay, going to the front line now. Let's look at Calvert Lewin. Was starved of supply. Dino had a red card. His midfield had no shot, so that means if there are no crosses coming in, then there's no Calvert Lewin. So 1 point from Calvert Lewin. What a bad week. I'm considering replacing him because looking at the way things are, it's not looking very good for Everton. All their key players are either suspended or injured. Richarlison, suspended, red card. Luka Dini, suspended, red card. James Rodriguez, injured. Might come back this coming game week, but we don't know whether he'll be back to full fitness. So at the moment, it's not looking very well for Calvert Lewin. Okay, let's go to the next player, the last player in my team, Kane. His most influential contribution was a clearance off the line with a defensive header to keep out James Tarkowski. He then later produced an excellent stretching header to set up Heung-min Son for Spurs' opening goal. He had 15 points because he was my triple captain, so not bad from the England captain. Alright, so that was game week. Alright, so let's look at how the team will line up for game week 7. I have made a few changes in the team. In goal, Martinez. I think that Aston Villa coach will expect a reaction at Villa Park because they didn't play very well in the last game. So I think Martinez will keep his place. The next player is James Justin from Leicester. Looked solid against Arsenal. Expect Leicester to win this game. So Justin keeps his place. Romain Saiss is up next. He's playing at home against Wilfred Zaha. It looks like a 50-50 match on paper. I see a 0-0 draw because Wolverhampton Wanderers are not creating much going up front, and they're very stubborn at the Molineux. So Wilfred Zaha and his other players are going to have a very tough time here. The next player is Taylor from Burnley. Burnley finally look like the side we knew from last season. This will be a tough ask, but they can withstand the pressure as we saw the way they played against Spurs. So Chelsea might find that this is going to be a very tough game for them, because Burnley like to sit deep and soak up the pressure, then get you on the counter. They were very unlucky in that fixture, so I think this time they'll hold out and keep a clean sheet against Chelsea at home. Next is Kyle Walker-Peters. This game will be open for anyone to take the points. I don't want to lose out if Southampton manage to kill Villa at Villa Park, because game week 6 I had McCarthy and Peters on the bench and I lost out 11 points. Can you imagine? 11 points. That would have done wonders for my game week. So next player is Wilfred Zaha. The Crystal Palace vice captain has already beaten his entire record of last season. He's playing West Brom in game week 8 after Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux on game week 7. I transferred him in for James Rodriguez because James looks like an injury scare from game week 6 going all the way to I don't know. He can't be fit. That has always been his problem. Even though he's a great talent, his fitness has always been his Achilles heel. Okay, so moving forward, guys, going on to Heung-min Son. Brighton play a more open and attacking game than Burnley do, because Burnley like to sit deep. I've already said this. So looking at the way Brighton play, they should play right into Son and Kane's playbook. I'm expecting goals galore with Son rested in midweek. Son and Kane were rested. They did not play in the Europa League on Thursday. I'm recording this video on Friday, so that was yesterday. Spurs lost because all their key players were rested. I see a thrashing of Brighton Hove Albion. So my captain might either be Heung-min Son or the England captain. So we just have to wait and see. The next player is Mohamed Salah. He's playing with West Ham at Anfield. This is Liverpool's 3rd game at home in a row. He looks like he's in great form. He was just unlucky the last time out. He hit the post. He has taken 29 shots, same as Harry Kane, so he keeps getting in good positions. And 12 shots on target. Those are only second to Harry Kane, who has 13. So I think keeping Salla is a good thing. If you don't have Salla, it's going to be a hard watch for you, because I think he will score this time around. Usually when he plays the way he played last time around, he gets a brace or a hat-trick or better. So I think this time he'll get some goals. So moving on, guys, to the next player. Raheem Sterling. Sergio Aguero injured himself again. So Sterling looks like he'll be a shoe-in for the false 9 role. With the coming in of Kevin De Bruyne, who created 2 assists in midweek in the Champions League, I can't put it past Raheem Sterling to score against the struggling Sheffield United, since he scored and assisted in the Champions League, so it's a no-brainer. And Man City are starting to look like their old selves again. They managed to score 3 in the Champions League. Okay, so that's enough about Raheem Sterling. Let's move up top to our forwards now. My potential captain, Harry Kane, has already got 8 assists and 5 goals. He has already broken the record in Europe's top 5 leagues for most contributions in the first 5 games. He has the most shots with 13 on targets, and he will be my captain for this game week. So For those that think that Son is not a better option, then I don't know what you're trying to do, guys. I mean, the record speaks for itself. He's breaking records left, right, and center. I mean, it might be too early to say that he might break the assists record of 20 assists in the season, because we don't really know the name Harry Kane for assists, but for goals. But this season is just in another gear. He's fit and he looks like he's firing on all cylinders. So if you miss out on this, because Tottenham have a very good 3 fixtures that are coming up after this game. So that's about Kane. Then the next and the last player in the team, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Luka Dean suspended, Richarlison suspended, Gomez suspended, potentially James Rodriguez might be missing. Dominic Calvert-Lewin looks like a ghost out there. He needs to be supplied to perform, and those are his suppliers that are all missing in the team. So all of a sudden, Everton, who are considered as title contenders, look like an average team again. So I'm considering taking him out if he doesn't perform this week, because you can't get sentimental with FPL. I mean, we need to get some points. There are better players for this price range. So this is the team, guys. Please consider subscribing and leave a comment in the comment section of what you think about this team, and we'll see you in the next one.